Hello guys, it's the Crypto Cowboy. It's July 1st, 2019, about 1 o'clock Chicago time, and let's dissect a little bit what happened in Bitcoin. Finally, we looks like we have found at least a temporary top. So my last video was on June 26th, so it was about 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, when we were looking at two possible distinct wave counts, and we were trying to monitor some fib extensions into this fifth wave and see how high actually Bitcoin can go and what are the chances of a reversal at those levels. So those levels were pointing anywhere between 13,200 and 13,600, something like this. We made a high of about 13,800, so a little bit extended, but we did found a top. The market pulled back in aggressive manner. I think we dropped like $2,000 pretty quickly, and then we pulled back, and since then we've been consolidating and also making some lows here recently today. So anyway, let's just go back and take a look at the overall structure where we are. So we are monitoring these two wave counts. We have this wave this count that says that we have completed a wave 1 after a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we are expecting a pullback in wave 2, which ideally would subdivide into a zigzag. Here we would have a first impulse lag in a wave A, wave B, and wave C of 2, characteristic for zigzags in a wave 2. So, and this one's, if it's pulling back, ideally you would want to see it between 50 and 618%. So anywhere between, let's say, 66,600 and 5,600 would be an ideal wave to pull back. We got to watch here also for this wave 4 lows, because sometimes these waves pull down to the previous area of a wave 4, so that would be about 7,500. So basically, and that would coincide with this 38.2. So anything here, it's possible. You can even do an even deeper retracement, but one thing at a time. For right now, let's just say that this is a wave 1 and we're pulling back in a wave 2. For the other count, we have kind of looked at it as being an actual top of a wave 3, with this 5 blue being completed, kind of into the same fib projections. And this one, we have this orange count where it goes 1, 2, 3, actually windowing a wave 4, then a wave 5, and then a more major pullback in a wave 2. So and I think, like I've said before, the reason I preferred this a little bit longer, I mean a little bit more, it's because I think that this wave 4 here, kind of this 4 blue matches a little bit more with this corrections down here rather than this one. So I prefer this wave 4 also for a pullback, and to give us another move up higher. I think this one makes a little bit more sense. So if you're looking at this, we are kind of back inside the trending channel, and if we can pull this wave 4, like a 23% would be at 9,900, and at 38% would be at about $8,000. So if the market manages to do some kind of a structure down here and come near this fourth wave lows of the previous third wave move here at about 7,500, 8,000, this would be an ideal kind of count to match this count here, and then we can go up higher in a wave 5. So I'll consider this a preferred count for now instead of the other count here in a wave 2. I think this one is more aggressive, but if we do pull back below this, then we will have to switch. So anyway, I think a correction is very likely here to happen, and we'll see how long this is going to take. I'm not going to put any time analysis on this just yet, but just basically from a the right look perspective, this wave 4 can morph into different possibilities here until beginning of August. So maybe the whole month of July we will be stuck in some kind of wave 4 here. And remember, this can be a very simple triangle where you go basically in a wave. You can do this wave A right now, kind of down to here, then you can go up in B, you can come down in C, you can go so A, B, C, D, E, and then we go up higher in a wave 5. This could become a very simple zigzag as well, where you go in an A, and then we go up in B, and then we come down in C in a wave 4, or it can be also a flat where we can go up in A, maybe a running flat here. Yeah, a running flat in B, kind of close up here 80% to 90% here, and then come back down here as well. So the possibility of an extended flat, I think, although not out of the question, it can happen where you go in an A, you go up higher, you screw everybody up thinking we're making new highs, and then we sharply pull back. So all of these are possibilities. So rather than speculating in what's going to happen, what we do know is that we more likely than not we've entered a correction territory. So let's just monitor what happens inside on smaller time frames. This is a daily chart, and we can go basically start to look at the 6 hours and 3-hour charts and see how complex these moves are becoming. So basically right here I just labeled a very simple ABC for let's say a first leg in A. I'm looking to see if we can get, if this is a wave B, although I have a 5-wave structure in here, so I'm not really happy with that. I don't know exactly what this is. It could be a WX, WXY. So that's what I'm saying. There could be a lot of speculation in what this is. This move can go, it can very easily be, so you get these 3 legs down in an A, B, C for A, and then you can go up in B and then down in C here. So like I said, maybe like a running flat correction. So different possibilities. Let's monitor what's going on. What I'm going to go is I'm going to go into this wave count and just kind of look at the zigzag as well, and I've kind of put some channels on here too. You can go to a 6-hour chart and you can see how in one of my posts down there on the Telegram channel, I've just labeled this as very simple ABC zigzag, and then see what happens here. If the market pulls from here in a 5-wave move on smaller time frames, this could be a tradable move, and you can look for a 5-wave move, maybe impulse up, to be able to trade it. Kind of this nice trend line coming from the low combined with this possible zigzag coming down, it could be a nice move to the top side. So again, nothing much to do. I'd rather be watching Bitcoin and see what's going on in this corrective structure. There's no point in throwing a lot of money at this right now. It's just consolidating and pulling back and correcting. So I want to wait for more information here. I don't know how else to put it. I'm going to go down on the candle charts and just kind of look here. Start with the 2-day chart. I was mentioning in one of my posts as well that if we're taking down low, this low is at 10,335, then this rejection here candle gets confirmed, and then we could be pulling lower in here, because this is a clear rejection signs from the high. We did close the week as well, and you have this kind of inverted hammer here. So this thing usually signals a top in the market. So if the next candles coming down are going to get darker and darker, then you can go maybe something like this, maybe a little pullback up here, and then kind of come back down a little bit more. So like I said, this is the area of that previous wave 4. So if the market wants to pull back up here, it's fine, and then go back up higher. If we're doing a deeper pullback, let's say if we go this way and then go up and then come back down a little bit more, that's fine as well, and then go up higher. Anyway, it looks like we do have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, basically based on the other wave count. So, and if this is still a 3 and a 4, then we're going to pull back from there. So like I said, few several interpretations here. I'll just be monitoring what's going on in here, and be patient about it. Okay, so if you guys like this content, give me some thumbs up, and leave any comments below. Subscribe to our Telegram channel. Come visit us. We do a lot more regular updates on there. Actually, I can try to take, so this is our channel here. I'm sorry, I think I made a mistake while the switching, so I had to interrupt the recording. But basically, we got about 78 members and growing. We are doing regular updates on here pretty much every few hours with different counts and ideas and smaller time frames. So if you want to learn about Elliott wave structure and kind of how we look and how we monitor things, and we've been pretty accurate in some of these counts up here, not necessarily suggesting any trades, but if anybody wants to trade you know, based on this, you probably could by watching, you know, our levels and make sure that you know, you respect some of these levels that we're proposing up here. So yeah, come visit us. You'll see a description below this video, and I'll see you guys on the next update here soon. Thanks, bye.